There's a venerable tradition of pulling all-nighters as an undergraduate, cramming for finals or writing that term paper on deadline, fueled by candy bars and energy drinks. According to the UK's Guardian, the percentage of undergraduates reporting sleeping problems has almost tripled since 1978, reaching almost 71%. An average student in 1969 got 7.5 hours of sleep each night. 20 years later, that had decreased to 6.5 hours. There may be a number of factors driving this increase in student insomnia. Most college dorms have stopped enforcing curfew. More students are commuting to campus than ever before, and more than half are juggling schoolwork and paid employment. We also know that Canadian students are averaging at least 10 hours a week on social media, often postponing their sleep in order to do so. Class schedules have been extended into the early morning and late night by institutions trying to maximize their classroom inventory. Study after study has found that young adults require more sleep than their teachers, and their circadian rhythms push that sleep later. The Centre for Sleep and Circadian Neuroscience at Oxford University is conducting a major study this year of 32,000 students at 100 grade schools across England. Every indication is that a 1 hour later start to classes in the morning will result in a substantial increase in standardized test scores. Whatever the causes, sleep deprivation is an epidemic on campus. In spring 2013, 38,000 students at 34 Canadian colleges and universities completed the National College Health Assessment Survey. The majority reported that they woke up feeling rested fewer than 3 days a week, and 10% never felt rested at all. The problem isn't simply that students can't make it through a boring lecture. Sleep deprivation impairs cognitive function and impedes memory. A nap improves recall and creativity. Studies have found that higher GPAs correlate with better sleep. And given that sleep deprivation can lead to anxiety, depression, and eating disorders, it may be one key driver of the student mental health crisis on our campuses as well. Colleges and universities are starting to take a proactive stance to address sleep deprivation among their students. The Student Union at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor installed napping stations in their 24-hour campus library. St. Leo University in Florida is one of many that has installed $10,000 energy pods like those you'll see in many airports. Headphones block out noise, and a combination of soothing music and an LED light display is designed to bring on sleep quickly.
Every couple of days, 22-year-old university student Abby Freestone comes here, puts her feet up and has a power nap.
Mentally, I really feel like it refreshes the mind and I'm able to concentrate a lot better in my classes and things like that.
Nap time isn't just for kindergarten. Major employers like Google, Procter & Gamble, Goldman Sachs, and the Huffington Post are encouraging employees to nap on the job. In 2013, a much-publicized study from the Harvard Medical School estimated that sleep-deprived employees cost American employers more than $63 billion a year in lost productivity. The Centers for Disease Control report that 30% of civilian workers get fewer than 6 hours of sleep, and among night shift workers, it can be as much as 70%. One of the best-rested professions is educators. Just because you get a solid sleep most nights, don't assume your students do. Once again, we are out of time. Thanks for taking 10 with me. Please take a moment to subscribe to the Eduvation channel on YouTube or to the 10 with Ken podcast on iTunes. For exclusive early access to upcoming episodes, please subscribe to my free email newsletter, The Eduvation Loop. I hope to see you next time.